Recently, I've been revisiting some old flicks, and looking back, some movies from the 80s, they feel a little bit more like nostalgia traps than anything else. I don't know about you, but I remember movies being a lot scarier, bloodier, and smarter than they actually were. But there was definitely some exceptions, and man, The Fly was one of them. That one still kind of messes with me a little bit because it's not just about jump scare, monster pops out. This one was a little bit different because it was body horror, like slow transformation. You're watching a dude that's falling apart, literally piece by piece. So I had to ask myself, is this movie still creepy almost 40 years later? Or is it just more like nostalgia bait? Because listen, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of these old joints, you put them on now and you're like, really? This was scary to me as a kid, for real? But not this one though.
I am Broadway, the lyricist, homie, just let me do my thing. I'm on top, on my grind, I'ma always get it.
So The Fly is a 1986 sci-fi horror film directed by David Cronenberg, and it stars one of my favorite actors, Jeff Goldblum. He plays Seth Brundle, who's this quirky, kind of crazy, twitchy scientist. He looks like he ain't sleep in a minute. And then you have Gina Davis, who plays Veronica Quaife. She's this reporter for a science magazine / love interest. They basically link up because he promises her an exclusive look at a scientific breakthrough that he made. He thinks he cracked the code on teleportation by building these pods that basically transfer molecules from one pod to the other. But of course, being a mad and overly ambitious scientist, he uses the pod on himself. A fly sneaks into one of them and the whole experiment turns into a straight up nightmare. At first watch, you see it, you're like, yo, the practical effects are dope, the makeup is disgusting. But as I've gotten older, I realize it's not necessarily the gore part that gets you, it's more the humanity side of it. Watching Jeff Goldblum slowly lose himself, his teeth are falling out, his freaking fingernails are peeling off, skin is sagging, but he's still in there, he's fighting, he's trying to make jokes, he's trying until he's not. And that's the shit that sucks, because in one way or another, haven't we all been there? Watching somebody you love that's falling apart mentally, physically, emotionally, and you can't do a damn thing about it. And I think that that's what makes The Fly timeless. The horror is real because the loss is real. Let's talk a little bit about the effects. Like I said, this is the 80s, baby, so no CGI, just latex, slime, and the pure genius that is David Cronenberg. Those practical effects still beat half the scary movies out today. You can literally smell the rot through the screen just looking at it, and the camera does not flinch. It basically forces you to stare, and the vibe is really heavy. It doesn't have any of that 80s campy type shit. It's like a slow descent. And the wild part is that it does have some funny parts. That Jeff Goldblum charm, it does come through while his freaking jaw is like falling apart. Like, bro, how you still got, what them young folks call it? Like, how you got Riz while you decomposing and shit? That's crazy. So does the 1986 Fly still hold up? Hell yeah. In fact, I argue that it hits harder now than it did back then. Like I said before, it's not just about being grossed out. It's about what it means to change, to lose control, to love somebody who's slipping away from you. It's a horror movie that's dressed up as a love story, or maybe it's the other way around, but either way, it's still creepy and it's still very effective. And if you haven't watched it lately, do yourself a solid, turn off the lights, turn up the volume, and let Cronenberg ruin your appetite all over again. Because some of these classics, they don't fade. They just rot beautifully. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Have you seen The Fly? Or what is your favorite 80s sci-fi horror or any genre from the 80s? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subs, so if you guys can help me out with that, I truly appreciate it. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click on this one next. Yeah, caught your ass with that jump scare, didn't I? Sub to the channel though, we have fun here, it's good times.